Okay, family nation, on with a quick word. So, in these last days, discernment is highly needed and it's very important. I just want to show you how we use. So, I'm leaving class, but Lord, you guys, with you in this place in Jesus' name. So, in these last days, discernment is highly needed. And I'm going to give you guys a quick tip to discern people around you, especially because in the Bible tells us that in the last days people would be, lovers of themselves rather than lovers of God. So we know that that is fleshly, right? And in the last days, it's super important of who you hang out with, what you're listening to, who you're getting your information from. So the top tip in discerning your relationships, whether that's platonic, whether that's romantic, business, is, does this person bring me closer to God, or is there a wedge between me and God? Have he or she drove me further away from the Lord? Right? So that's the top way. I'm patient out with you. So that's the top way to determine if a person is there for you the way they need to be, and if they are supposed to be in your life. Now, does this relationship bring me closer to God, or does it bring me further away from God? Now, the Lord told me this morning in a rebuke, glory be to God, that we provoke people to respond in a way that can be unseemly sometimes. Like, you can provoke somebody to anger. That's why the Bible tells us, do not provoke people to anger, provoke others to anger. And the reason why is because no matter how seasoned you are as a believer, no matter how poised you are, that anger is within us because we are still, on this earth. So that is in us. It's not foreign for us to become angry. The Bible tells us to be angry and sin not, right? So meaning that anger is still a possibility to arise in your members, in your body, right? And the thing about being seasoned in the Lord is that you're slower to anger. You're not so quick to anger, right? So we're responsible for our responses to people, right? And being responsible for our responses, we're also responsible for not provoking a person. Now, if a person just flies off the handle, that's on them. Like, if you came calm, cool, and collect, and they still fly off the handle, that's on them. But what I'm saying is, if you know you're not operating in the Spirit of God, meaning you're mocking them, whether that's, like mimicking their voice, or whether that's ignoring them, whether that's accusing them, any sort of way, it is still your responsibility, to act accordingly to how God would have you. Jesus didn't provoke people. Jesus didn't make people angry. We could do that all by ourselves, but it's up to us, okay, to love each other as we love ourselves. I don't want to be angry, therefore I don't want you to be angry, right? So that's my spiel. That's my lesson for today. Does this person bring me closer or further away from the truth? And I am just a messenger.